time. Just left the hotel. It's 34.5 degrees. We're going to go take a scenic route. We're shipping back tomorrow night from Igoumenitsa. So we've got heaps of time. Just going to go and take a few sights in. As you do. Lada. It's too hot to go and walk around the old bits of Athens. Do that another day when it's cooler. That ambulance over there is in no hurry, all those lights are flashing. Dear old F12 over the other side. Just want to do a little bit of film. Now we're well out of the city, just trundling along. Way towards the hills. And so we've gone past Lamia, however it's pronounced, and just going up through the hills of Greece, and I've managed to pick one of the worst bits to film, of course, again. Pretty good at that. I'll get some better footage in a minute. I know I will.
We're going downhill.
So a bit of rural roading, carved up by a tractor, who's just wandering about all over the place. Wiggling our way through here and head back towards the motorway. Take your truck home? Why the hell not?
Lunchtime.
Let's get a turn there. Yeah, follow that sand down. You wouldn't want to bring an Arctic through here, really, would you? Probably not.
Use your sense of adventure.
Kind of looks like you're driving into someone's yard, but we're not. This is the right road. Local basketball court. Not a lot going on. Some nice flowers in there. definitely much more fun than the motorway.
Roads just collapsed.
Come out of the way, you lot. So we're now approaching the site of Meteora, which is straight ahead there down the road. Looks pretty imposing, doesn't it? You imagine carting all your stuff up there to build a monastery hundreds of years ago. It's been a fair old task. It looks a lot more impressive now. Truly stunning place. Absolutely amazing. Is it me? Or does that look like a big old nose on that monastery? This is a fine bit of loading, isn't it? Got daft of a side pipe. It's now Tuesday. Just on our way slowly back towards Eager Minutes for the ferry tonight. Come up through a national park, all through the twisties and turnies, but it's just this blooming sucker in the screen, just really sort of ruining the filming experience, isn't it? But there we go. It's just absolutely beautiful. So the ferry tonight, which will land in Ancona Wednesday afternoon. Coming into view. Though we've got a few hours to kill, so it'd be rude not to go and find a cafe and have a coffee by the sea somewhere. I don't like being rude. We're off the boat in Ancona. We're going to zip to San Marino because neither of us have been there, and I can't remember if I've mentioned it or not, so now I have. But that was a much more civilised crossing on Anek rather than grim Aldi. Putting the grim in grim Aldi lines. Anyway, there's no point moaning about that. It's done and dusted. We survived it. So yeah, gonna have a quick squaz at San Marino. See what that's all about. go and pay our port tax before going round to try and book on. It was something like that. I remember it certainly not being like going to Calais anyway. Black trucks parked everywhere. Got the blind leading the deaf. Come on. Where you want, boys. Good on them. Tell we're in Italy. Patience is a virtue. Something me and Sam have really made of, patience. Got to be drivers. That's what I say.
Not saying a word.
Sam's got to be patient to be with me, stopping and taking all these truck pictures.
True.
Like an anorak. Historian, I'm not an anorak, an enthusiast and a historian. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Right, let's get past these slow coaches. Well, I've got to do a bit of filming, but this, if you've never seen it, is the Republic of San Marino, which is basically a tax haven and a tax shop. Realistically, there's a lovely old fort right at the very top, but every shop basically sells perfume, samurai swords, watches, and your usual tourist stuff. There's some beautiful views though, which I have filmed. I mean, you can see the Adriatic from up here, which is I just find incredible. Yeah, other than that, there's not. You get waved on by the little copper here. Well, I presume tries not to look camp, but doesn't do a very good job. So just going to head for Turin now, and then the holiday's really over, because that's the last thing sort of on the list to do, realistically, I think.
On there, the side of that.
So I don't know if that's going to come out or not. I'm getting a lovely breeze after the 36-degree roasting in Greece. We're down to 24 now. It's lovely, positively cool. quite comes out on camera how it looks in to the naked eye, because you just see for miles and miles. It just never shows up on photos or anything. There's the sea. Anyway, that's enough of that. So this is Susa in Italy. We're just look at all them gems. Whoa, getting put off by old trucks again. Should have swung in there. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, this is the way that people used to come into Italy from France. It's much more interesting and not the biggest of routes. And he's turned off. French side, and I'm sure anyone who's more mature, let's not say old, more mature, might recognise that site that we're coming up to in front of us. Imagine what this must have been like with an Arctic back in the day, possibly meeting another Arctic coming down here. This must have been interesting, let's put it like that. what I am. Just such a stunning view. It's just such a shame. Never looks the same on camera. But hey, I do my best. Third of what it was just 2 days ago in Greece. I've not even got a jumper with me. Victors. back down to the side. Down to 7.5 degrees, it's like being in England. I'm sure it'll improve once we get down. And I don't mean having a dance.